Matthew 24 again, verse 7.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines,
Go on.
and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places.
So let's pick the first one. Immediately after war, what is the next thing? Famines, economic collapses, and recessions. Okay? Go to Revelation chapter 6. Let's see verse, when he opened the third seal, verse 5.
And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see, thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
Please read it in Amplified. I want you to see. Yes, verse 6. Somebody will use a whole day's wages to buy a loaf of bread. Just one loaf. Yes, go ahead.
And I heard what seemed to be a voice from the midst of the 4 living creatures, saying, A quart of wheat for a denarius, a whole day's wages, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius. But do not harm the oil and the wine.
Famine, economic collapses, people hunger, people are going to, and that's the third. And this guy is riding a black horse. Go and mess up the economy of nations, economy of companies, and mess up organization, mess up. Let them be sacking workers. Let them be. Listen, just because this guy has to do his job in the last days does not mean he has to touch your finance. Oh, you know, I'm going to get to the strategic perspective later. You will see what the church should be doing. Just because he's given an assignment, go and shake up it. Look at meltdown. We had banking collapses of, was it not 2008? The global meltdown of 2000, recession. Banks collapse in different places. Nigeria here, we did consolidation. Was it not long again? Another, this one, it was stock exchange that collapsed. People lost their investments, all kinds of things. We came out from that one. Now we are in another one. So, your finance will now be going up and down. No. It is controlled from the spirit, from the spiritual realm. So this money matter is not just physical. Why are people doing money rituals? Why are the people who control global finance, they join Illuminati and all this underworld, if money is just physical, if it's just mere attending business school and coming up with a company? These Yoruba people you see are more into the underworld than even Africans. Why do they do that? He said they said now after COVID-19 people are going to lose job. Companies are, who told you that? Did any money vanish from planet Earth to another planet? They said money had disappeared. Where did the money go? To Mars or to Jupiter? All of them are still here. It flowed from one place. It's called currency. It flows. You can set the trap and cause it to start flowing back in your direction. I decree by the power that raised Jesus up, none of you hooking up to this thing will lose your job or lose your businesses or suffer any downturn in the name of Jesus. And even if a door closes, right after that, new ones will open that will be better than the one that closed. The path of a righteous man is like a shining light that shines brighter and brighter. It doesn't shine darker. We are not going back, we are moving forward. There is the gospel to finance. There are the needy to help. There are poor people to help. There are a lot of good works to do. Make sure you are in covenant with God. When you're in covenant, God protects his covenant partners.